Alright, it's that time once again for another Wintergrass Defense, April the 14th, 2025. Looks like we are heading to the Broken Temple in this one. Looks like we're up against the AUGGY pre-made. Both sides only have one boomy, so there's not really a clear advantage to one side. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. They have 10 healers and we have 9, but I'm on my blood DK as well, so we got one tank and they have none. Looks like they went for the bait and went to SR. We're just going to cap BT, switch over down to West Spark, get it capped. We're going to make the stand here. Nope, we're going to go all the way to East Spark. Where are they? Oh, that's right. They're not coming to the team fight at all because they know they'll get their asses handed to them. So we're just going to go ahead and build some catapults and start on the East Tower. They're obviously going to build catapults and send it to the South Gate. You know that's going to be where they're going. They have a few that are actually trying to hit South, though. Maybe they actually have some come this way. I thought the majority would go right to South Gate. We got a big fight going on here. Take out Baby Wipes. He's going to try and rush into us so everybody focuses him down. Put up his life cocoon. He's going to jump into the water, but he dies in midair. Oh, that was good there. Everybody's got vehicles, 12v12. Right now, we're keeping them off the gate, I guess. We stopped doing a lot of damage to the East Tower. We only have catapults for now. Obviously, we're going to get ranked here, though. You just got to take down the right amount of targets. Get some vehicles and take out that East Tower, and then we can go to South. We're pretty much holding most of their team right here. This plan is definitely not going to work out well for them because they have no offense. It's all defense right here for them. And they're the ones that are on offense. So you got to have offense to win that mode for sure. We're taking them out. We almost got rank 2 probably for most people. From there, like I said, we just build some demolishers and we can start dropping the towers. I don't see this one being too hard. We do have a lot of DPS going on right now. I got a shit ton of damage coming from my catapult because they're all stacked up right there. Shoot, I got top damage right there in that push on the blood DK. Coming back with another catapult. East Tower is at 22%. Looks like vehicles have died there, so hopefully we got some demos that are going to head over there next. We might as well push in and take SR at this point, right? They finally started to get some kind of offense going to our South Gate. It's at 68% right now. My vehicle is pretty much history. I don't want it to die right now, but sometimes that's how it is, right? I guess I can sit back here and shoot some barrels in, but for the most part, you do a lot more damage with the fire, so you want to get in there on top of the action. We're going to build inside of the base. Let's go up here and take out the catapults. We've gotten the East Tower down. South Tower is dropping as well. It's at 27%, 25%. It's going down pretty quick. From there, the people at South Tower, they'll go and take West Spark, take out the West Tower to get the last time off the clock. There's the 8 minutes off right there for South. We got most of their vehicles history now. I'm going to pop out because my vehicle is dead. Use some cooldowns here. Stay alive a little bit longer through the fire. Might be able to take out the demo. Yeah, I got one of the demos. They got another one in. Here comes a catapult as well. Just pop off any kind of AoE you got, man. Vehicles die so fast, man. And I got a soulstone too. Okay, I might as well use it and go for round 2. Instead of just wasting it. Deaths don't matter on this map because there are no reinforcements. You can die as many times as you want, and it will not affect the outcome in one way or the other. I'm going to get on this cannon. I'm going to fire over the wall since they like to do this to us. They got the first wall down. They're starting to do some damage on the inner south wall. They did have one demo that shot through the doorway and hit the main entrance. That's why it says 98.9. But shouldn't be no problem now. We have all their towers down. Time to build to max and get everybody into the courtyard. I'm pretty much destroying all their vehicles there. They don't have anybody coming out to take out this cannon either. So it's pretty much GG at this point. Now we can just build, run around to the front, fill up the courtyard with vehicles, and then they won't be able to get back in. That's exactly the plan. I put it in the raid warning. Gonna take my vehicle into the courtyard. Normally I would be in a catapult in this situation, but once they get one wall down, you want a bunch of demos in here spamming the open gate. That way nothing gets through. And the vehicles do have a little bit more HP than the catapults, so you can have more train to get in here. You get definitely a lot more vehicles in. Now let's take out Ares Might. Almost history there. They got a couple mages that have got an ice block. Now here come the vehicles in. We just get all of our vehicles in, start spamming that open doorway, and nothing will get through. You see, we took out everything so far already. You could even have a couple catapults that just sit up there in the front, spam and fire right in that doorway, and everything will just get chewed up right through the grinder there. They are just coming right into our meat grinder. Right now, I still got top damage on our team as the Blood DK, just because catapults do so much damage. Here comes AUGGY. Yeah, you're going to get in here, I'm sure. Finish AUGGY, man. Are you going to waste your bubble, or are you just going to go back to the graveyard? Oh, you don't have a bubble for a minute. That's another good thing about nameplate cooldowns. I hope Blizzard doesn't fuck with that whenever they change all the stuff with the add-ons and the combat stuff they want to change, because it's so useful to be able to say, hey, your teammate doesn't have this cooldown or your enemy doesn't have this cooldown. They got to have some way for you to know that, whether they're going to add it into the game natively or they're going to just let add-ons still read that kind of information. It needs to be in the game. That's not something that needs to be purged in any way, shape, or form. This match is pretty much over with now. We just got to turtle for a couple more minutes. Yeah, I already put up the raid warning. GG at this point. They have a few vehicles coming in, but it's not going to do anything, right? They didn't even get the inner south wall down below 50% yet. It's still at 51. It needs a couple more hits to below 50 to break in half. Yep. They got some more vehicles. They might get a couple hits on it if they get enough in here fast enough, but doesn't look like they are going to be coordinated to do that. We do have BT cap, so that keeps us at 12 vehicle count. They also have 12, so we should be good to go. By turtling at SR, they did something new, but it still ended the same way, right? Pretty much. I mean, this is how most of them end. Defense, even if they get one wall down, you can just pile in here and they pretty much are screwed. That's the problem with this map. It is way overpowered for defense. Looks like the time is up though. 4 seconds to go. LOL is right. And that's all she wrote there. Come on, there it is finally. Looks like Mushu had the top killing blows, and looks like someone broke my damage, Jemiah and Lyra for the top heals. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.